Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our third and final match of the day. We have got from Group D, the second half, which is Walter versus A-Kid. Earlier on, we saw the first half of Group D as Marcel Barthau faced off against Vladimir Kozlov, in which was a very enjoyable match, to be honest. And now is a chance to see how these two can do. A real clash of styles. Walter, big, strong submission. A-Kid, much more lightweight, agile. And you see that there straight away as Walter tried to run in with a power move. A-Kid ducking underneath and rocking with the big kicks. And that's exactly what A-Kid needs to do here. He needs to take down Walter. And he has got him grounded already. And still trying to work on those legs. And see Walter going for the big clothesline. A-Kid avoiding it once again. A-Kid's doing incredibly well here. No one expected this. Especially me. I expected it to be a little bit more brutal than this. Big boot across the chest there by A-Kid on Walter, stamping on the hand. Before now looking to lock in a submission on the grounded Walter. This is not what I was expecting at all. Very, very interesting. I really thought this was going to be a dominant Walter victory, a bit like the Miro match we had yesterday. I really thought he was going to walk in, just slap 3 shades of shite out of this lad and walk out victorious. But it's not been the case so far. Walter with a big clothesline. Walter now dragging A-Kid towards the corner. I was about to say that A-Kid had maybe bitten off more than he can chew, but Walter getting caught. And A-Kid back in control of the match now. I can't believe that Walter is facing a kid. Walter now have A-Kid up on the shoulder and flapjacks him. It's not a position that A-Kid will want to be in. Walter now just pushing A-Kid over, and he looks like he's going to drop the body weight right onto the knees of A-Kid. And now Walter is starting to take more and more control of this match. Big gut-wrench suplex. Walter now drops into the pin. It's only a 1 count. Big boot right in the spine by Walter. Now dropping a knee on the shoulder as well was pretty brutal. Boot in the face. And another big knee in the face there by Walter on A-Kid. Walter now bringing A-Kid back up into that gut-wrench suplex. Brutality. Walter now wrenching away at the neck of A-Kid, slamming him back of the head first into the mat. Walter, big clothesline, completely wipes out A-Kid. There's the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. But the longer this match goes, the more Walter is in control. Proper commentator's curse there as A-Kid caught him. Now rolls him through the Hurricanrana. Showing off a little bit there. That might not be the wisest thing in the world for A-Kid to do. I do know there was a few moments where I did consider dropping A-Kid and bringing Kane in, because Kane was actually born in Spain. It's a little known fact, but I think quite a few people do know it. It was a surprising one when I first heard about it, as is the one tomorrow when we see Babatunde, the big guy who's currently working alongside Apollo Crews, was actually born in Poland. A-Kid just super kicks Walter. Doesn't go for the pin though, brings him back up to his feet and sends him into the corner. If A-Kid gets the win here, this is going to be one of the most outlandish results we've seen so far in this universe. A-Kid now tornado DDT through the middle and bottom ropes. But Walter, I mean, he just should have gone for the pin a lot earlier, and now crushed between a Walter and an apron. A-Kid slides back into the ring. Walter follows. Walter the big boot in the gut and a huge lariat. Just taking the head off of A-Kid. As you can see, rocked on the ground, slowly getting back up onto his feet, but Walter is stalking, and Walter does lock in that clutch, that sleeper hold, has the legs grapevined as well. A-Kid has to tap in the end, and you know what, A-Kid? You've done a much better job here than I expected of you. I'll be honest, I was not expecting you to do this well, and you have done fantastically well. Well, there we go. Walter picks up another victory. A-Kid, like I said, showed a lot of ability here this afternoon. And for somebody I really thought was going to get squashed in all 3 matches, I'm actually holding out a bit more hope for him now, to be honest. As long as that clothesline's not completely put him out of it, because that was brutal, that clothesline. But yeah, we might see some more of A-Kid moving forward. Of course, he is currently wrestling in NXT UK on the network. And there it was, the sleeper hold eventually. And there was no chance that A-Kid was going to get out of this. You see, Walter had his legs grapevined round. It was no chance he was getting out of that. It was game, set, and match. And there we go. Walter, Big Daddy Walter, victorious in this one. He joins Vladimir Kozlov at the top of the group. 1 victory each. And that is our last match of the day. Tomorrow, we will have all of Group E, which is representing the rest of the world / New Zealand, Jay White. Representing Wales, we've got Mark Andrews. Representing Poland, Babatunde. And representing the Netherlands, we'll have Alistair Black. And then we'll also have half of Group F, with Kosovo's Rezar going up against Finland's Ludvig Borga. Right, that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Of course, if you have, hit the like, subscribe, all the other good stuff. And I will see you again tomorrow for those 3 matches. We're almost through all of the first round of matches now. Of course, there's 3 rounds of matches for each group before we move on to the knockout stages. Really good opportunities in this tournament for a lot of people to pick up a lot of ranking points, and I feel like whoever goes on to win this tournament is going to be very, very high in the rankings. And well, I have already said whoever wins the tournament will get a European Championship shot, but whoever wins this tournament is also going to put themselves right in the SWE Championship picture as well, really. But yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you. Good night. God bless. Auf Wiedersehen. Like and subscribe, all the other good stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.